Hotep. Peace and blessings, family. Hotep, Supreme Peace. I thank you for joining me in this moment. I just want to give thanks for the blessing of life, for the breath of life, for the strength of days, like I usually do. So at this moment, I just want to offer some energy and some love and exchange, right? I was inspired by one of my Kemetic Yoga sisters, Sister Jasmine from Rue Cares, based in Texas. The other day she recorded a video and placed it on IG. I'm not sure if she's placed it anywhere else. But she spoke on ones that have information that support, that heal, that encourage, that inspire, that build. We shouldn't hold on to our gifts. We should not hoard information, modalities, techniques, practices that have enhanced our lives and the lives of those who we have touched. And when she spoke, I really took it to heart because I have been hoarding information. I have been certified as a Kemetic Yoga instructor. I have been practicing a plant-based lifestyle for over 20 years. I birthed my children naturally. I raised them on a plant-based lifestyle. And I've been just interested and involved in internal arts, in internal healing systems, in cultivating that ka, the spirit, that ba, our soul, right? And being connected with our divine source and living this life to the fullness on an everyday basis. And that's been my life in all truth and honesty as a roots woman. But in essence, the things that I'm interested in and the things that I apply in my life and the things that I share are things that in essence I resonate with, okay? And I have been hoarding a lot of this information for one or another reason. Whether I didn't have the proper technology set up to share things in a very professional manner, whether I was busy on some other endeavor, whether now my life has changed with a new toddler after 10 years and 2 teens. I have struggled in a way to wrap myself around this change. The change in slowing down, and I think that's the most difficult thing for most people is slowing down. And most of the arts that I've been interested in and I've been engaged in, including Tai Chi back in the day, they encourage oneself and require oneself to slow down. And the slowing down, I think, is essential because this is where we are able to activate our parasympathetic nervous system so we can move away from this concept and this practice of fight or flight and kind of reduce the levels of cortisol that are just being circulated throughout our system, throughout our brain, throughout our system, so that we can be more responsible in our reactions to life situations, life challenges. So I practice breathwork meditation, movement, somatic movement, trauma-informed movement and awareness. Writing is healing. All of these different modalities, I've kind of held onto them, and I'm really encouraged to release, and to release in a way, in form of giving as best as I know how. Even if my technology is still not up to par, even if I need to do so at 4 o'clock in the morning, when everybody is sleeping and the house is quiet, because trust and know it's difficult to get certain things done that require silence, like a meditation session, when I have, young men. My house is full of men. My husband, who is usually working, my teenager, who now is kind of off of work, and my preteen, both of which are now distance learning, so they too are home. And then of course my toddler running all over the place and grabbing on me and what have you. So I do need to make an extra effort in providing you all with these different things, right? And I want to, but for whatever reason, I haven't. You know, out of a difficult situation or an extreme situation, something like a brother Doc Stiglitz said the other day, the Brick City Buddha. He's like, you know, this is a time to really turn into our own energy. And indeed, turning into our own energy in a way to further cultivate it and then release it forward so that others can also grow in ways that we have grown. Because trust and know, I have come a very long way. I have come a very, very long way, and I'm thankful for my journey, and I definitely need to share some of that with you all. So, pardon me, I'm having a little sip of my tea. So I'm having dandelion tea this morning. Helps with iron, among many other things. So I just want to offer you a moment to share with me, and thank you for joining me. I appreciate you all who have encouraged me, who have been waiting for me to show up. Okay? So I thank you, and I apologize for my delay, but here we are now. So we're going to start by, what I want to offer you is a little word sound meditation, breath work, and sound frequency. Now I'm not a sound therapist, but I definitely enjoy sound, and I definitely enjoy sound from this singing bowl, which is associated with our heart chakra. And I feel right now is a very important time to strengthen our heart, strengthen our will, our courage, to stay grounded. And I'm burning Palo Santo. And the reason why I'm burning Palo Santo is because I'm out of sage, 1. 2, it helps magnify our positive energies. So love that's cultivated, the grounding energy, the peaceful energy that is cultivated, I'm interested in expanding that all around myself, my family, my home, and beyond. Okay? So I'm going to just allow this to circulate a little bit and just really give thanks for the blessing of life. You know, being in a space of gratitude can help counter the difficult experiences and challenges we might be dealing with. Yesterday, I understand that more municipalities are implementing the shutdown of non-essential stores, and a lot of people are being affected right now. And I know if ones are not stable financially, it may cause a lot of stress. So we want to help counter that and remind you that you're good, that we are good. Okay? Next to me, on my left, I have green adventurine, which allows us to release old patterns and habits and be open to change, as well as new opportunities. To my right, I have clear quartz. Clear quartz allows us clarity. In the midst of the noise and in the midst of the clutter, the chaos, we may still be clear-headed, clear thinking, and move straight and direct toward our goals, aspirations, and through solutions. All right, so I invite you to wherever you are to just be comfortable within your seat or within your bed, or on a mat on the ground, whatever is your comfortable space. And I invite you to go ahead and place your hands down onto the earth and just stay there for a moment as you breathe in through your nose, slowly and gently. And this time, let's open our mouth and release the breath through the mouth. I'm going to cleanse the lungs. Inhale. And again, release the breath through the mouth. Really push out any stagnant energy. Again. Release. continue to do that 2 more times. It's the cleansing breath. Inhale. Release. Just when you think you've exhaled fully, just push a little further your belly into your spine and release more breath. Okay, one more time. Inhale. Nice and deep, big belly. Expand the sides of the body. Expand the diaphragm. And release. Now continue your breathing through your nose, inhaling and exhaling slowly and gently through the nose. We're going to rotate our wrists and allow our palms to face upward. And this, of course, if you're in a seated position. If you are laying down, you could just slowly and gently raise your arms up and over your head for a side body stretch. Reaching and extending. Inhale, rising. Feel free to close your eyes. We're going to go up 3/4. And exhale, palms touch. If it's accessible, if not, release your arms toward the earth if you're laying down. Inhale to reach even taller. If you're laying down, stretch your toes, your feet, your legs. Extend in opposite directions. Exhale, bring your arms to heart center. If you're laying down, release your arms and legs. Feel free to breathe into space. You want to set your intention to be present, to be open to receive, and open to just receive the greatness of the universe, the abundance of the universe, and also your divine purpose, your divine will. You can stay within that heart center. You can feel free to release your hands down to your knees once you are ready. I like to have my palms up and open because this is a gesture of openness. There's so much abundance. Like, the universe is infinite. Okay, and although we might be in a time where things seem scarce, know that everything you need is available. So you can feel free to keep your hands here, or you could come to your heart center with your fingertips touching or your palms touching. Whatever is comfortable for you in this moment. And I invite you to continue to breathe in through your nose. I invite you to allow the tip of your tongue to touch the back of your front teeth or the roof of your mouth, whatever is accessible to you. And exhale through your nose. Allow your breath to be still and calm and slow. And just pay attention to your breath. If thoughts come in and out of your mind, just allow them to pass on by like a cloud. Inhale. And exhale, release through the nose. And continue to breathe in through your nose. Slowly and gently, don't force anything. And release. Continue to breathe at your own pace, slowly and gently. Try to still your eyes behind your eyelids. Just be aware of your breath. If any thoughts come by, if any, worries or what have you, any itch, just allow it to pass and bring your attention back to your breath. You want to slow down the mind, slow down the heart rate a little bit. You want to slow down the breath and really be intentional with this. And as you continue to breathe, just going to strike a few sound frequencies, and I invite you to just flow with it. Just be with it. Okay? Know that you are well sustained. The earth holds you up. The earth sustains you. You are grounded. You are rooted. You are strong. You are powerful. You have everything you need. Sending this energy to all 4 corners of the earth. Health, strength, stability, courage, continue to breathe, inhaling through the nose, tongue behind the front teeth to seal the energy, and exhaling through the nose, releasing all fear, all limited thoughts, pain, discouragement, anxiety, stress, ride the wave of your breath and the sound. Be in this moment, the only moment you can control. Allow the breath to heal, to venture in places of your body where it's needed most. Stay with the vibration and your breath. Really just give thanks for this moment. Thank you once again for being with me, and I look forward to sharing much more with you. We're going to seal up by placing our hands upon the earth once again. As we begin, turn our palms upward. We're going to raise our arms up and over our head. Exhale. Inhale to reach. Rotate our wrists. Inhaling. And then exhale slowly, gently bringing the arms down alongside the body, creating a sphere, protective shield around oneself, and placing the fingertips onto the earth. This is Selket, seated Selket. So we're really cultivating that protection, protecting the energy we cultivate. So may it be with us wherever we are, wherever we go, holy ground. Can I thank you and I encourage you to stay up. Hotep.